Again, everybody, this is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Wargaming and Miniature channel update. In this update, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some pictures behind me of figures that I had assembled and painted in July, and they'll be numbered 1 to like 22 or something, because I didn't want to get I didn't want you to see a squad and then see the squad from the back or something and think that it was a different squad. It's actually the same. And then they'll be numbered 1s and then 2s and then 3s. And those are different groups. And there should be about 22, 24 of them, something like that in July. And then immediately following that, there's going to be the August ones. And then you'll see the number restart over as 1. And it'll go all the way up to like 27 or something like that. And these are different units and figures that I was able to assemble and paint. And the majority of these are going up on my eBay store if they haven't already. And they are for sale there if they haven't already sold. Okay. And then while I'm showing these videos behind me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about my channel, what we've been doing on the channel. And then finally, I haven't done this in a while, but I am going to start every month reading the monthly comments on my YouTube channel. And if I haven't answered them, then I will at least post an answer to the question. And if I feel like it's a crazy question or a stupid question, you'll see it in my expression and my tone of voice. And if I think it's like a legit question, or if you think it's a legit question, you'll see and hear my answer. Okay, and we do have quite a few of them on my channel. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what am I playing? I have my YouTube channel. I upload videos for miniatures, miniature box sets and stuff like that. I'll do an open boxing or something like this. But I'm also playing some computer games. I'm playing Phoenix Point. The DLC 2 Legacy of the Ancients just recently came out, so I'm playing that. I'm having fun with that. It patched a few things, some less crashes and stuff like that, so I'm digging that. I'm also playing IL-2, and we've moved to a monthly plane. So I started a Tempest career, and I'm going to continue that Tempest career all the way up until the point where I die, and possibly stopping at the end of the month, and then maybe next month, if I don't die, next month starting a different plane. And if I do die, I'm depending on when I die, if I die, then I might start a Tempest again, or I might just go ahead and jump into the next plane. Not sure. But we are still waiting for the Normandy expansion to come out. And when that comes out, then we're going to be jumping on that. All right. Now, I am playing quite a bit of Rome 2. I have one of the DLCs, the Rise of the Republic. I'm playing that offline. I'm not recording it or anything, but I am spending quite a bit of time in Rome 2. What kind of got me excited about that was the SPQR miniature game and Hail Caesar. I'm kind of digging into some of that. Okay, Thursday nights, I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with some friends of mine and some new players I've never met. We've got some characters. We're playing Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, which I find to be probably my favorite campaign of all time. I've played a lot of different campaigns, a lot of different published modules. This one, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, is well written, and it's got a lot of different angles, and it's set in kind of a mythological, hypothetical Greece type time frame, and I'm really digging it. All right. Now I'm also, from time to time, probably about once or twice a week, I'll log into Star Citizen, and I will fiddle fart around for an hour or two. Sometimes I'll stream it. Sometimes I'll record it. Sometimes I won't do either. But basically, I'm just keeping my fingers inside Star Citizen as it grows. It's still not to a point where I will want to dedicate the majority of my game time. It's an MMO, but it's not really. There's only a few things you can do in it, and I'm waiting for it to be more fleshed out. Okay. With COVID or Corona or whatever you want to call this pandemic, I've been at home 99% of my time, right? I've been painting figures. I've been, as you can see, based on these pictures here, I've been doing a lot of figure painting, a lot of model building. And while I do that, I do it right here. I've got a desk right here that I built. I spent a weekend building a painting desk. And when I did that, I mean, after I've done that and I'm painting, I got my computer right here. So I will have a video playing kind of off to the side while I'm painting. It kind of keeps me entertained while I'm doing the painting. But what I tend to watch now, which I hadn't really done in the past, is a lot of news. I've been watching different sides. I've been learning a lot about all the candidates, the political parties, so that I will have an informed decision when the election comes up, and that's going to come up this year in November. So I want to know what I'm picking, basically. And so I have spent a little bit of time, more time than I probably would normally spend as I'm doing these paintings and things like that. Yeah, so I don't believe a lot of what the media is saying. I hear from a bunch of different angles, and some people are just saying things that are flat out untrue, and some people, they're misleading you or trying to get you to vote a certain way, or they, there's a lot of lying in the media. So I've come to the conclusion that I've got to basically take it all in and watch that. And so let's not get into that. That's not what this video is about. Now let's get into some comments that I've got posted right here on my screen. And we're going to be working our way up, because I scrolled all the way down to about 4 weeks ago. And it says, can you play this game solo? And it was, I posted a video learning to play Traveler, and I'm going to reply to this guy. Yes, but not very easily. Whoa. Would you agree with that? I think I would agree with that. You could play any role-playing game solo, but I wouldn't say very easily. Okay, what's the next one? Thanks for the Lullaby download. Please review your gauges. Fuel contents are on the floor next to the seat. Will do. Yeah, so in the lullaby, well, that's the video is Mustang Career, but in the lullaby campaign, you're flying a Mustang. But I could have swore one of the planes, I don't remember, I play all the different planes. It might be the Mustang that has the fuel gauges right beside the seat on the floor and one more in the back. But I think on the dash there's a fuel gauge as well. So I don't know. I'll check that out. Okay. Christopher Warren says, I know this is an older vid. That's true because I haven't done an airsoft video in probably 5 years, if not more. But does this work on Alice belt? I ask because those tend to be a bit wider than conventional web belts sold nowadays. And that was a tornado drop holster. Absolutely, it would work on your Alice. Yes, absolutely, because it's got an adjustable Velcro strap on it. I'm surprised I didn't reply to that video. Okay, this was I did an STG 44 review. Shooting hot for most fields. How hard is changing the spring? Okay. Haven't done that on STG, but most gearboxes are standard. So probably easy. I did a lot of gearbox upgrades when I was heavy into airsoft, which I still got 2 airsoft guns sitting over there, and I've got a big huge tub of BBs down there that haven't touched in a while. Okay, now this is another Well 90. It's the Well D90 is really a P90, but Well doesn't make quality airsoft guns. They make toys. And this one says, it's gravity fed Maya, so it's America. Okay. Okay, so English is probably not his first language, and that's really a comment, which is fine. It's not a question. Okay, J Magical. I remember having this exact airsoft gun displayed right next to my Wii. Okay, cool. Yeah. Conant Lacina. Okay, this is a relatively new video. I'm Desert Hawks campaign. It's the IL-2 Desert. From my 4 hours of intro today, open in reference to flaps means it's in the process of opening. The moment you take your finger off, it stops opening and doesn't begin to auto close. Since the position does no change, it is neutral. Oh, thanks. I'll say thanks for the info. Yeah, because I was flying a P40 in that game, and when you play, it has like a little comment on there saying neutral or open. It shouldn't say open, it should say opening. That's my opinion. Okay. Let's see what we got here. It looks like two people commented. Phoenix Point, episode 2, The Sound of Silence. That was the previous campaign, but let's take a look. Don't give up on making Phoenix Point vids. Good job. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Will do. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. And then, hey man. Okay, this is from Nave Evans about that M4 JG. I liked JG. JG was a good company. I felt like, was it Jingao? I think it means gold flower, gold something. I think that's what it meant. Okay. Hey man, are you and the guy on Salty Old Gamer the same guy? I'm going to have to say nope. And then Cthulhu again. Okay. Phoenix Point. A nice run through Nest and an efficient run through the Synedrian opener as well. You've gotten off to a good start. Looking forward to the next video. Thanks for the tip. No, that's not really a tip, is it? Thanks, will do. All right, let's use a canned message there. Okay, another one on the same video. Seems weird that you can't craft shotgun ammunition from the start. Might be a bug. I think you have to research the certain type of creature. I can't remember. They're called the Chenedran. That's the Atherons. Might be a bug though. Reply. Okay, now what do we got here? We got more. Okay, this is a UTG. It's a lower end M4. No. Okay, that's in Spanish, so I'm just going to skip it. Okay, and this one is a Lancer Tactical M4, which Lancer was not too bad. This is very informative. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely. Bojup John Wayne Everett. Now he's been frequenting my channel quite a bit, and I appreciate him. He usually has a lot of good insight. I like this set. Which set is it? It's the Spanish Infantry. Okay, I like this set. Thank you. Are so right. Clean look on second edition. Well done, buddy. Okay, so I put those together, and I got 2 boxes. I got the 1st Battalion, and then I also got the 2nd, 3rd Battalion box, and I assembled both of those and posted those, and I've already sold the 1st Battalion. So I'm going to thank him kindly. Les Jules. Also back to Cthulhu. Very nice series. How do you manage your macro in the game? I mean, when to expand in bases and aircrafts. Do you first take a 2nd base, then go for a 2nd aircraft and put your resources into a 2nd squad? I don't know yet what to expand in the early game in hero difficulty. Also, I am doing all the New Jericho and Synedrian missions, but then I get late at their tech. My missions are going well. Okay, I'm going to respond to this by saying I build bases first while building squads and don't go for 2nd craft till a couple months in. Yep, that's what I do. Okay, what do we got new? We got a Condor hydration. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've had one of these. Not all the weight of the bladder and water is being placed on the two Velcro straps that attach to the top of the bladder. The carrier itself supports the weight. The straps simply keep the bladder upright. Okay, well, I'm not going to comment about that, but that's if you put it on a carrier. You don't always wear a hydration carrier on a plate carrier. Sometimes you'll wear a hydration bag like that by itself. And if you wear it by itself, it is put on these two little straps on the shoulder. Okay. What is this? Band of Brothers starter set review. Okay. Wardrobe. I love that they include the book. I wish these kind of sets were put together for 15 or 20 millimeter, but I get it. Right. And then he says again, ruler as well, cardstock, but still cool. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to give him a little thumbs up on that ruler one. Okay, John Wayne. See, I told you he's back. Man, you are busy. Well, I just bought the Waterloo Buildings set. Sarissa Precision. I love Sarissa. Great buy. Take a look at the new Alamo set. Oh my, you can use it for any army just about. Out in September, I think. Thanks for all the info. Okay, I will. Will do. I'm going to have a little. Will do. Yeah, I'll go check out some. Okay. He says again, this is for the Fawn Satyrs, which I haven't put them together yet. Wow, different package surprise. 21 fawns. 2, they did give you what you needed. Yeah, my package was so much weight, but no wrap. On one side of the box was torn open, but it was not damaged. It's like they can't package things right. I know all are like that, but the Warlord does good with their names. Right, okay. So, John Wayne, I got a message back from the owner of the company. I didn't even send it to him. He must have watched my review. He sent me an email saying that I should have gotten 24 fawn. I should have got that. But they throw in a couple of sprues of centaurs so that you can use their torsos and weapon combinations for your fawns. Instead of making a separate sprue, they just throw in one of the centaur sprues. So it wasn't like the centaur sprues are not supposed to be there, but the fawns were supposed to be 24. And so, yeah, he says if I want to make it right, I can just send him a message and he'll send me whatever I need to make it right. But there's no need. I don't mind. Okay, next one. Rockin' L7 bucking bulls. Don't be that guy. Detail them to the max. Don't be that guy. Okay, absolutely. Already painted and sold. Did a great job. Thanks for the support. Yep, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, and then maybe you should try scripting your videos. Okay, that being like one of my very first videos, he's probably right. But I don't do that. probably right if I cared that much. I just shoot from the hip. Here's one, Robert Dunham. This is also my Fawn Satyrs. Oh, this is him. Oh, this is the guy. Robert, my understanding is Robert is the company owner, because there's his email. For those of you that want to send him an email, you can send him an email. But it says, should be 4-4 male and female. Might have been a short pack. If you need a sprue, just contact me. The Centaur sprue looks out of place. The content of it is that we need to upgrade sprue for the fawns while also adding centaurs. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. We're getting close to the end of my comments here. We're only 1 week out. We got, what's his name? His name is I Am. Okay. It says, when the Battle of Normandy, I suppose, be released. Seems like I have been waiting a very long time. I agree. COVID, and then Alex says, COVID is slowing the world down and may be out soon. Don't worry. I'm going to reply as well and say, unknown, I am waiting as well. Here we go. Eloise Cobb. This is during the Phoenix Point video. Was the best. Something was best. Oh, I think I watched that video, and it was just my guy grunting when he shot the grenade launcher. Because I clicked on it and I was like, why? What's the best? And he just goes, or something like that. I don't know. But that timestamp might also be incorrect, so I don't know. Okay, it says Lucian George, lovely army. Okay, that's the Imperial Roman Starter Army. Yeah, I find those guys to be pretty easy to paint, actually. Lovely army. I just finished Spartacus. I would love some gladiators. I just wish the Romans would have more poses, more weapons, more armors. Guess they are built for mass and crowded legions. I'm going to reply to that. Try looking at Caesar Romans as well as Victrix Republican and Imperial Romans. A lot of variety. There we go. And apparently, I can't type. There we go. Reply. Here we go. Which I've got a ton of Victrix Republican Romans, but those are pretty much for my own personal army. And then I also have some Caesarian Romans, and I got a whole starter up there of Imperial Romans as well. So, yeah, because I just, I don't know what it is. I like painting Romans. Okay, same person. This game I like because looks like XCOM. I like XCOM with the bosses. I just played a bit from this game. Made by original XCOM creator. Julian Gallup. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm doing an airsoft review of an SKS. It's a super cheap, barrels made of plastic kind of airsoft gun. It's really a toy, and he says cringeworthy. I agree. Well, part of it being cringeworthy is my studio. You can see in the picture there, I've got, I have a poncho liner hanging on the wall behind me. Okay, so let's take a look. 4 days ago, this is the new one. This is Legacy of the Ancients. This is from Geddon436. Oh, I forgot about this game. How is it compared to XCOM? Have you played Wasteland 3 yet? Not a Wasteland fan. There we go. Not going to play Wasteland. Okay, here we go. More of the IL-2 Desert. Team Fusion. They're the guys that actually make the game. What did he say? Thanks for posting. Hope you enjoy Desert Wings to Brooks. Cheers. Thank you. I love it. I do love it. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. It is different than the regular IL-2. It's more pixely, more gamey, less. The controls are a little bit less intuitive. I like IL-2 Sturmovik a lot better because of it just feels, the planes just feel better. In IL-2 Desert Wings, it just feels like you're fighting the game. Okay, so here's another old video, JGM4 again, from AP81. I hope your trigger discipline has improved over the last decade. Okay, I got a comment on this one. I find it very funny that I receive comments from I'm going to say people about trigger discipline when I am in front of a camera and not a crowd, and even so, this is not a real gun / rifle. It is a toy. Reply. Yeah, I find that funny. I'm holding an airsoft gun and I pointed at a camera like I don't have an airsoft gun within arm's reach, but I could point it at the camera like this. I could even put my finger on the trigger. I could even pull the trigger. It doesn't matter. First of all, it's a toy. It's not a real gun, and I'm not pointing it at a person. I laugh at these people. Okay, moving on. Oh, and by the way, I have to say this because it gets under my skin. I've been in the service. I've been in the service for a number of years. I'm not currently in the Army anymore. I've gotten out of the Army, but I was in the Army for a number of years. I'm not going to say how many, but more than one tour. And I think I know how to handle a firearm. And when I get comments like that, it comes from a place of superiority, like, man, you don't know how to do that, or you are doing it wrong. I take that as the guy saying it is an idiot, or that guy that's saying it was taught wrong, or he thinks he knows the right way to do it, and because I don't understand why you, as a viewer, this person here, would need to comment on a video about what someone else is doing. If I was pogo sticking incorrectly, let's say I was just jumping around on my bouncy pogo stick and I did it wrong, or if I was watching a guy do it wrong, let's rephrase this, let's turn this around. If it was me, if I was watching a guy pogo stick and I was a professional pogo sticker and I knew he was doing it wrong, I would just sit back and laugh and say, man, that guy did it wrong. I would not take 2 seconds out of my life to comment to him, you are doing it wrong. That is not, that takes a extra kind of person. Okay, let's move on to the next comment. Okay, Freddie McFredison. No, I don't know. Freddy, I'm sorry. I enjoyed your video on spaceship combat for Traveler. Okay, but he's commenting on an IL-2 Mustang career video. The distancing portion of Traveler, per the rules, is a bit wonky. I like your opposed range graph and acceleration sheet. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think it was just doing it the way it says to do it in the rules, but I might have been using older rules because I played every version of Traveler. 0A6 just says nice. How to make trees from armatures and using lichen. John Wayne Everett, you're back again. This is my construction video. Okay, I've got construction going outside, which is they're working on a sidewalk. This is nice, but the big tree might get roots growing under cement. But still, what a deal. Good that they will use the area, find all the lines before you put PVC pipe under new work. So if you ever want to run water or electricity in future, well done. Mailbox, wow, too high. Never heard that code. Interesting. Thanks. Oh, he's got more. Whoa, there's a lot. I will order something from you. My birthday is October. Oh, happy birthday, man. That's coming up pretty soon. Nice flags. I thought you lived in England. I don't know why. I am in mountains fire, and so much smoke. Been 2 weeks of oh, horrible. That's not good. Stay safe, man. Like the end of the world thing. Later, buddy. Anytime you can PVC pipe under cement, but driveway is done, but it looks great, so narrow, the roots of the tree, or they are saving money. Would have been nice if wider. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, hey, man, I appreciate all those comments, and stay safe, man. Stay absolutely safe. I'm going to say that. Stay safe. Okay, then what do we got here? J.K. Sullivan. Just got one of these secondhand. Cool. Talking about a GSG 522. I'm doing a repair project, troubleshooting it. Okay, that was back in the day. Okay, Dave Ingram says you might need to fix the vehicle bay at Phoenix probably before you can use that base. All told, a good, yeah, he's probably right. Yeah, because there was I'm using the base anyway, but the you don't need to fix the air thing unless you want to add additional aircraft at that base. Okay, Fernando Mercado. Man, this video is going on for a long time. I didn't realize it was going to take this long to read all these comments, but let's get through them. I just received the Classic Traveler PDF bundle, and although this is Mongoose, it's super helpful because a lot of it hasn't easily. Yep, you're right. Glad it was helpful. Love travel. Diego Acosta. Intro was kind of cheesy. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Back in the day, my intros were cheesy. It's a SKS. Well, look at that. SKS. Let me put a reply. C. Can I not spell? C title. That's all I'm going to say. Your decision to not help the Pure may have been slowing them down development-wise. They sure were short on manpower in the recruit rescue. Good session. Maybe you're right. There we go. Let's reply to that. And that's the last comment. All right, guys. We're going to do that every month. I'm going to go through my comments just to see what's up. All right. Well, I appreciate that. And if you want to see anything specific, don't forget to put a comment in. And I will catch you in the next month. All right. See you then.